We said this yesterday, even with signing DeAndre Ayton for a couple years, that didn't move. I said they went from a 7 seed to a 6.5 seed. You know what I mean? This isn't a huge, as they're comprised right now, that wasn't a big jump, big leap. So the conversation becomes, well, what do the Lakers do? And each moment that goes by, it's kind of and they're not talking. And, you start to play it around in your head a little bit. Would they let LeBron go? Would they pay him out? And look, I believe this new ownership, Rob, they're not doing that. They're not going to pay $52.6 million, whatever, buyout for LeBron to go away. I think they value still what he brings from a notoriety standpoint. I think there's still, the hard thing about LeBron is he's still an all-NBA guy, Rob. He's still an all-NBA guy, so it's just letting him go for nothing or letting him go for a trade for a couple of guys who aren't that good, it becomes difficult. He has made it a very hard thing to balance because he's still better than 95% of the guys in the NBA.
I question his impact, but go ahead.
But and that's fair. I'm not even mad at that.
Right? Impact
but
as far as winning.
When you look up and a guy nightly is getting you 25, 8, and 8, it's like, well, who the heck is replacing that? But on the flip side, these teams realize, Rob, this is an era where they got to be deep. They have to be young. They have to have a bunch of players.
He's 41.
He's 41, and this ain't it. And it's the first time in his life he's not it.
Right, and we saw it in the playoffs where everybody was banking on who wouldn't take LeBron and Luka, and guess what?
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
The Minnesota, right.
We ain't taking it.
Exactly.
So I think he's at the first time in his life where he has to look in the mirror, and it's an unreal thing since he's probably 12 years old. You're not the best. Other teams will pass on you for the first time. Say, no, we're good. We're going to run with our youth movement or run with the squad we have now. And I think that's an unusual situation now. And I don't think many teams will bite or, take that bait like he probably thought they would.
I'm with you, and I'm just going to break it down. I'm into the clothes and shopping and all that. I love to go.
Yes, you are.
And LeBron used to be Saks Fifth Avenue.
Okay.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts because of all the stuff you talked about.
What's he now?
He's Ross. He's going to Ross. And teams, as you say, I get the numbers and all that, but you're not. No, I'm not trading for him. He makes too much money. I have to give up something. I'm not interested in that. And I'm not interested in just having LeBron for a year or two to sell tickets. I'm not interested in that either. And I think that the Lakers, aren't going to give him a buyout and give him money to a going-away present so that some other team can have him. So I don't see where this could happen where he's going anywhere. And I understand the Dallas Mavericks. Sure, you want to take the veterans minimum?
Come over
here. $5 million,
right?
And you just want to play? Well, we'll do that. Anybody would do that, right? But he's not worth $53 million to a team or giving up players to have him and having to pay him $53 million. Do you see what I'm saying? There's no, and this is one of the all-time great players. He's 41.